In the previous video, we looked at the functionality of the table and how we could use the total row to get some totals. There's another way you can do that, and you can do it using a pivot table. So depending on the situation, one may be better than the other. So we'll walk through how to do this with a pivot table. As long as you're in the table, have it selected, we can click Summarize with Pivot Table. And I'm going to choose to just keep this pivot table on this worksheet. So I'll just have it start right there. Click OK, and then I automatically get this pivot table fields grid over here that I can start building my pivot table. And really, it's great to just start experimenting with what's going to work for you. So I'm going to just put category and columns, and then you can see that you've got each of those categories here, and then we can put, so if we want a total of the stock value, if we drag this down, it automatically, when you drag any value field, it takes it to a sum function. And so we can see the total of each of those. And it's real quick to format this to another kind of function. But what I want to do right now is change it to currency format so that all of those numbers look formatted properly. If you drag category over here, we just get that set up in a different orientation. I kind of like that one better, so I think I'll stick with that. And we can also get that quantity that we're working with. I'm going to drop it just above the sum of stock. And this gives me a count of the quantities of those, but I really want a total. So I'm going to go to the value field settings and change that to sum. And so now I know that we have 771 hair products in stock for a total value of $8,042. You can even pull down the retail price and drop it into values. And that one might be one you might want to average, so we can change that to average. And I should have also formatted the number. So now we've got the average of those items. And so don't be afraid to just play with what fields that you have in here. And if you decide you don't want that average retail, you can just click and drag it out of the grid. And you've got your total information that we used. We created that with the total row, remember also, but we've got that broken down by category here. So it just depends how you want to present that information, which tool in Excel might be the best.